Hello, what's good, and welcome to CSC Sports. I'm your host, Jay Howard, and today I want to talk about Reggie Rose, Derrick Rose's brother. I talked to you guys the other day about what Reggie Rose said about Derrick Rose returning if the Bulls make it to the second round. Well, today I was doing my Derrick Rose research as usual. Every morning I get up and do my research for my show, and I really look for Derrick Rose stuff especially. He's the first person I look for to see if he's coming back. And I read an article today. It was on Yahoo Sports. It was some writer for Yahoo Sports, and he was talking about, he made a good point too. He was talking about Reggie Rose and how he's managing Derrick Rose's career. Me personally, before I get into what he said about Reggie Rose, I want to say one quick thing. I want to get this understood. I don't have a problem truly with Reggie Rose being Derrick Rose's manager. That's his brother. He knows his brother's best interests. I want to say that. Now back to what this writer was talking about. The writer was talking about Kobe Bryant and Ricky Rubio and several other athletes when they had the injuries, that their managers or agents or whoever didn't do a lot of talking about their injuries. Like he was saying, like for instance, like right now you don't hear Kobe Bryant's manager or agent talking about Kobe's recovery. He's not saying anything about it. Kobe's just doing it. You didn't hear Adrian Peterson or Rubio's people talk about his injury. But for some reason, you're hearing Derrick Rose's brother talk a lot and talk more about his injury than Derrick Rose. I agree with him on that. I don't think it's a big problem, but when I read that article, I think it was from the Tribune, it was on Bleacher Report, about what Reggie Rose said about Derrick Rose possibly being able to come back if the Bulls win. It's pretty much saying that he's healthy right now, because if the Bulls would have beat Brooklyn in the last game, I keep saying New Jersey, that means Derrick Rose will be ready this week to play, and I said this in that video. And what I'm getting at is this. Is it time for Reggie Rose just to stop talking and Derrick Rose to do more talking about his injury? Because that article, I don't know if you guys just listen to me or you go all over the internet and you like really research stuff like I do. It is starting to get out of hand, and I think Derrick Rose needs to start talking himself a little bit more about his injury, and I think he needs to make the judgment calls on his return more than his brother. Because that last article that I read from Bleacher about his brother saying that if the Bulls advance, that he's going to be ready, it's like saying that Derrick Rose is intentionally not playing because he feels the Bulls are not going to, he was not playing intentionally rather because he felt that the Bulls wasn't going to advance and there was no need to come back. If his brother gave him that advice, that is bad advice, and it's going to come back to hunt Derrick Rose if he don't stand up. This video is not even about Derrick Rose coming back or not. This is really about the state of his injury, and should Derrick Rose start talking more about the state of his injury than his brother. We know that being a manager or agent, we know the role of that personnel for their client. We know that. But it's starting to get to the point that I think Derrick Rose needs to speak up more about his injury. And I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Derrick Rose should start speaking more about his injury? Do you think Derrick Rose should inform the whole world if he's going to return if the Bulls advance? I'm your boy Jay Howard from CSC Sports. I want to know your opinion. Do you think Derrick Rose should come out and let the people know if it's true or not that he's possibly going to come back for the second round? Peace, and I'm out.